Hello and welcome to CSS News. Today I am Ronak Soni back again with the prime time bulletin news. Now let's start the bulletin news with some top headlines of the day. India to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2070. India is only major economy to have delivered on Paris Agreement. PM Modi tells COP26 summit. PM Modi meets his UK counterpart Boris Johnson in Glasgow on the sidelines of COP26. Australia recognizes India's COVID vaccine, Covaxin, to allow visitors jabbed with it. PM Modi thanks his Australian counterpart. Counting of votes begin for 3 Lok Sabha and 29 Assembly constituencies. Now let's start our bulletin with national news. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia today visited Lady Hardinge Medical College in New Delhi. Dr. Mandavia met doctors and healthcare workers. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia has said that India has administered the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine to 78% of the eligible population, with the second dose to 35% of the eligible population of the country. Mrinal Koteri of Hyderabad has topped the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Exam or NEET UG 2021 exam. He scored a perfect 720 marks in the NEET exam. Enforcement Directorate has arrested Maharashtra firm of Home Minister Anil Deshmukh after more than 12 hours of questioning in Mumbai in connection with the money laundering case. Australia has recognized India's COVID vaccine, Covaxin, allowing those vaccinated with it to enter the country. India will achieve net zero carbon emission by 2070 and reduce 1 billion tons of carbon emission from the total projected emissions by 2030. Now let us move ahead with some international news. The Chinese capital Beijing stepped up its exit entry barriers yesterday to contain the recent spike in COVID-19 cases, asking residents who are on domestic trips outside Beijing to put off their return plans if they have visited locations that have been reported confirmed case during the same permissions. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met his UK counterpart Boris Johnson in Glasgow on the sidelines of COP26 yesterday. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Bangladesh has assured the government remains committed to prevent the reassurance untoward incident as reporting during the Durga Puja in the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has thanked Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison for Australia's recognition of India's COVID-19 vaccine, Covaxin. The Chinese capital Beijing stepped up its exit entry barriers on Monday to contain the recent spike in COVID-19 cases, asking residents who are on domestic trips outside Beijing to put off their return plans if they have visited locations that have been reported confirmed cases during the same period. The Norwegian Nobel Committee has decided this year Peace Prize award ceremony will be an in-person event taking place in Oslo on December 10th. Now let us jump ahead to some sports news. Sports Ministry today handed over trophies to the winners of National Sport Award 2020 at function held in New Delhi. In the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup, South Africa will take on Bangladesh in Abu Dhabi at 3:30 p.m. while Pakistan will face Namibia at the same venue at 7:30 p.m. today. Moving ahead, let us now come to states news. The Regional Met Department has predicted widespread rainfall in Tamil Nadu for another 3 days. 18-year-old boy Tanmay Gupta from Jammu has created history by becoming the first from the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to be the national topper of NEET UG exam 2021, results of which was declared by the National Testing Agency on Monday. Counting of votes has begun for 3 Lok Sabha and 29 Assembly constituencies spread over 13 states and the Union Territory of Dadra Nagar Haveli, whereby elections were held on October 13th. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray today said that the increasing crowd in the market on the occasion of Diwali is a cause of concern. Maharashtra today reported 809 new COVID-19 cases, taking the overall caseload to 66,11,887. According to the State Public Health Department, 901 patients were discharged from the hospital, while 10 people were succumbed to infection during the day. Now let us move ahead to the last but not the least segment of the day, to the business news. GST revenue collection for October, second highest in history. Sensex regained 60,000 mark, Nifty also reclaimed 70,900 level. Microsoft stock become world's most valuable, beating Apple. Coal supply to power plants indicates steady increase for last many days. Crude oil prices hit largest level since 2018 amid tight supply. So this much for our Prime Time Bulletin News. I am Ronak Soni and I'll come back again with another episode of Prime Time Bulletin News. Same time, same place. For that, do not forget to click on the subscribe button, hit the like button and do not forget to share your views in the comment section below and keep watching CSS News.